was just a good counter to Chen as well. So I really enjoyed that lane. It does now mean they didn't go for like a forward position because they have Io and GH is going to be playing that, so they had to get a Spirit Vessel out of their mid.
Okay,
I feel like that's a certain subset of heroes, right?
It's like Invoker, Void Spirit,
Ember.
Ember.
Is in the... No, Ember is banned. I was about to say there's no way.
Ember's banned, but Void Spirit's still out there as its Invoker.
Yeah, I could see Enigma, if they think this is a mid DK or something, decide to go OD. I think OD has a lot of value here, actually, on the side of Enigma. Yeah, after seeing that especially. I think I would take OD.
The only reason they wouldn't draft it is they've lost confidence in OD because they did try IO OD and they lost that game. So.
Like OD or Slark or something like that. One of these heroes that just get free stacks and hits against these like tankier guys would be really nice. I mean, I always like OD against Abaddon because you just take him out of fights.
And that was in the Hellraiser series they lost. It was a 67-minute game. They did lose to OD with a very similar draft, so we'll see. Whoa, the Weepo!
Okay, so they determined two things. One, the amount of damage that they currently have with these heroes is garbage on the side of Viking GG. And two, there's just like no AoE chain disable or anything like that.
Yeah.
So Meepo has a ton of value, and that means you're gonna have a hard time addressing it. What you could do is put your Dragon Knight safe and then pick like a Magnus or something, or some type of hero like that.
Okay.
It's funny, I don't think I've ever seen them run IO with a Meepo draft at the same time.
I definitely can't recall it.
Yeah, they.
Radiant team pick.
Nah, we'll wait. They've still got a minute left, Gambit. If they do want to change things up, if they go for Alchemist, I can't. I'm done. Whatever. I'm out of here. That's actually really disappointing. The fact that they had Vengeful Spirit on. Okay, right. F and G. I'm mad. I'm upset with you now. I'm really upset. That's the old bait and switch.
About this one.
That is the old bait and switch. GPK Alchemist. Right. So Gambit, you know, like I was saying, they do want to win this series. It is very important for both of these teams, as it gets very tight in the middle of the pack there for Group A. OG 4-2, Viking 4-2 in that second place, Enigma at 3-3, and then Gambit Hellraiser Cyber Legacy at 2-4 in terms of series wins. VP at the top of the pops there at 6-0, unbeaten, along with Team Secret in Group B, both unbeaten. Looking very good. I can't believe it. Right. Mercedes MVP. It's not FNG because he didn't pick Storm Spirit. It's probably someone else. We'll have a look. Maybe GPK Alchemist, but of course to that $50,000 value car. As each region gets a contender. Get your votes in over on Twitter. ESL Dota 2 is the @. Put your votes in. Get your regional contender, and then we have ourselves the final vote to find out who is the ESL 1 Los Angeles Online MVP for Mercedes. Welcome back, everybody. Game 1 here in this best of 3. OG taking on Team Gambit. Just making sure the in-game sounds are coming on, and we're all good now. So we've got 2 stand-ins for OG. Madara playing instead of Seb. No-tail sound with Saxa, Sumail, and 3-3, of course, the other stand-in there on OG. While Gambit, full roster, full squad, apart from the swap out of Shachlo into MLS, and I believe we saw in an interview that FNG was saying our results weren't good enough, and then mysteriously Shachlo gets dropped and MLS gets brought in, and they start looking really good. So take that as you will.
Seriously, disappear. Malice, man, he had some amazing performance on the axe, even on the Void Spirit. Like, had extremely good timing on Aghanim Scepter, plus Yule Scepter before that. Dude can play, and he is their like playmaking position 3. You see that he's not building all these like tank team fighting items. He plays more as like assassin role from position 3. Look at the build on Mail on mid lane. 2 shared tangos, gloves, and the Quelling Blade.
Oh, in a second, because Madara's being jumped. The D there from Saxa. Bit more damage for FNG's magic missile. As let's force OG back a little bit. Let's get rid of those odds, shall we? Let's watch the action kick off. Has another roll, but this time away from the Earth Spirit. No-Tail's Nyx Assassin not finding the rune, and Madara's being caught again, but the D-Crab this time buys him a bit of space to fall back away from FNG and Melas, who have got some really good harass damage here onto OG. And down south, Dream down to about half health.
No
That's the
tail.
bounty runes top lane again. They just keep going on in. FNG's might be the one to fall. He will be. Madara gets the kill. No-Tail and Saxa this time pairing up as the ex-Vampire roll in. But that Ether Remnant blocked out by the Nyx means Madara's still alive and they turn to fight.
They don't care
Homing
about the
missile up in
creep.
10 seconds.
Just kill the heroes. They're worth more gold.
Who cares? Creeps kill heroes. A good stun from No-Tail will get themselves maybe another Vampire with a good fairy fire, but the final click from Madara gets the 2-0 start for OG.
Oh, he stops the TP from Pugna.
Oh, with the
The
Remnant?
Remnant. But the double kill for Gyro, what does he bring in? Just some tangos and clarities. That means that Beastmaster will be left alone on the bottom lane for quite some time, unless they want to keep this tri-lane. Man, you remember when Pugna's Decrypify was slowing allies as well?
Yeah,
That was such a shitty spell.
it really was. So they're not even going to send No-Tail down bottom? Leaving both supports up top, so it will be the tri-lane you're talking about. I guess 3-3's down south with a headdress on himself. So he's not that bothered about a Vengeful Spirit, Ember Spirit, until they both hit level 2. Like when Venge hits level 2, maybe they go for the kill. But he's microing those boars very well to keep FNG on his toes.
Oh, those are not boars, those are dinosaurs. You really liked
Dinoboars.
that, didn't you?
The lizard boys. One of them falls deep into the ground. Top lane. Melas trying to drag wave across, but contested by No-Tail and Saxa, so no pull. As what's he doing? Just stacking up camps here? Build up bank for GPK's Alchemist, and we can look at towards the mid lane. Alk currently sitting at 11-1, while Mr. Sumail on the Dragon Knight not too far behind at 9-2. A rotation down from Saxa, going to save up 3-3. FNG expending both of his abilities, but Beastmaster pretty good in that lane so far.
He's really not contested by Vengeful Spirit at all. Like, what's Venge gonna do? Use Magic Missile? We see that more often. Ember Spirits going for no points in Flame Guard. Especially if you play against, like, Beastmaster has no magical damage early on. Even though Wild Axes were changed from physical to magical in the previous patch, we still did not want to get it. We see how strong of a combo is with Ember Spirit maxing those 2 first spells with Keeper of the Light. Top lane, Vampire, he's dead as well. That's 4 for nil.
It was really good by No-Tail to block that rolling boulder as well. I comboed up really nicely. Homing missile into stun from Nyx. It took Melas down to about 100 HP, and they just continued chasing. You know, they don't care creeps. They don't care lane equilibrium. No-Tail will now be able to reset that back after these couple of kills they've got. And you're right, 4-0.
Oh, that's what you get for not picking the 5th Spirit.
You get what you deserve.
Exactly, karma is a bitch.
It sure is. Alchemist still doing very well in this mid lane though. GPK, he's got stacks to fall back on that his team's been making for him. Bottom lane, still decent for 3-3, 16-1. Ember Spirit out in the lead CS-wise for Dream, but it's definitely something you need. As a roll from Vampire looking for No-Tail. Good carapace back onto the Remnant. He's got 4 stick charges and a stun to hold that Void Spirit back.
Now Void Spirit loves creeps more than killing heroes. And he's going for a 1-1-1 build, needs this dissimulate, so he can disjoint the rocket and have more survivability in the lane. Alchemist we need to see some stacks for him. And OG, they have good heroes to rotate around the map. Like you have vision for Beastmaster, so you're gonna know where Alchemist is farming, and you can't block camps anymore with the Hawk, so that's pretty good for Alchemist. But you can still see him and contest his farm.
Keep that vision on him. There's a nice little head-to-head there between Beastmaster. A lot of sustain here as 3-3 getting gone on again. Good decrep. They've got a chains, but it doesn't catch the Beastmaster. Saxa and the creep tank it up. As Bounty Rune spawning in only a couple of seconds. No-Tail's Courier dropping up top. Saxa going for a bit of a kill here on FNG, and he's very nearly got it. Fairy Fire and a stick. Saxa stays alive. Stick charges to go. Dream. I don't know if he can go for this one. He's got himself Searing Chains up in a second, and he will catch Saxa. Go and grab the deeper Bounty Rune there, but it gives Beastmaster even more room, and it's still a 1-for-1 trade.
It is a lot of damage once he uses Light with the Blightstone, minus armor from Wave of Terror. Top lane, Excess Vampire dragging the creep away, but look at No-Tail. He's not body blocking him, he's actually stunning him. So he's pinging out the stacks that they have for Alchemist.
And at the same time, Sumail trying to get a bit of damage onto that mid-tier 1 as GPK clears out the Radiant medium camp consistently. And you leave your lane against the Dragon Knight, and you will start losing that tower HP very quickly.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Pugna's even rotating in here. 1-1-1 build on Pugna. We're seeing a lot more of the value points up in that Nether Ward, and they know that Chemical Rage down for quite some time. And No-Tail, what's he doing? Just walking around in circles, toying with his opponent. GPK has been left by Sumail now. Bit of a weird initiation from OG.
Came mid and used the Cripify on a Siege Creep just to keep it alive, because Dragonite could not tank it anymore. And this catapult pumping up some real damage into the tower. Finally
Yeah, that's
died.
good. They do lose 3-3 bottom lane though.
Ooh, Regen Rune for Sumail, that means full mana, full HP for your Dragonite who was harassed.
A dive under top tier 1. And there's the cooldown with a Rocket Barrage. Dream, decent rotation in, gets the trade back onto No-Tail, but can't continue. Gyrocopter a bit too strong with that level 3 in Rocket Barrage. Fairy Fire there as well. So too much damage for Dream to contend with, like you're mentioning, the only 1 point now in Flame Guard, as we're seeing a lot more Ember Spirits go for the slight chains to keep on fighting, catching, and killing people off.
Important for OG. They force a rotation on the top lane. Beastmaster is level 5. They have a catapult and Helm of the Dominator creep to kill this tier 1 tower on the bottom lane, which opens up the entrance to the jungle where Alchemist will be farming.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And that's exactly what they're up to. Mid lane Melas holding on to that tier 1 for now. And GPK really does just have to stick himself in those neutral camps. But there goes that tier 1. 3-3 with the Helm of the Dominator shoving hard. As they want to try and make a play top lane. Nyx misses the stun though. Nice attempt.
Alchemist gets Quelling Blade / Iron Talon. So they're gonna be increasing his farm potential a lot. And you can already see what OG is doing. They are moving in the jungle. Beastmaster will be controlling the bottom part. He is level 6 with that Helm of the Dominator creep, a lot of kill potential, and No-Tail, he already saw that stack, now wants to contest it, already vision, so they can see when he's farming, blocking the camp as well. OG understands how to play against Alchemist, man. They were winning DIs with it.
Yeah, and the way that No-Tail walks up that high ground, he's like pretending he doesn't have a ward there, you know, just walks up blind, but they do have vision and it allows them a kill on that Earth Spook, contesting the stacks as the flat cannon from Madara coming through handy. And it doesn't look like Gambit have a great way of defending this. They've got now 5 heroes all here contesting the Alchemist farm, really shutting GPK down.
Meanwhile, Dragonite took the mid tower, which also opens up how they can enter enemy jungle. This top tower rarely falls, like it falls early on or never falls. But I feel like there's gonna be more rotations around the top tower now. They want to be able to control where Alchemist is farming. You would not expect Pugna to do this great as position 4, but he did his job already.
Wait, how did that... Did he just get pushed up? I need to watch that back. I don't know how Dragonite just got onto the high ground. I guess he got kicked by Excess Vampire? but he was stuck on top of the high ground ward, and it looked one
Stuck, so
right. They picked off by Melas and FNG. Pugna with a good TP to simulate. Is that enough damage? No, not quite. Good TP out. It looked like 3-3 was trying to put down the Ironwood branches from the neutral item to try and push him down, but it wasn't working out.
all this effort, all these stacks that you made were taken by your Gyro, who's going for Mask of Madness to even increase his farming capabilities. It's one of the best items you can get on the Gyro early on. Like, you have a lifesteal, so you're gonna always be full HP. Disassemble that later on, get Butterfly plus Satanic, Excess Vampire Rocket on him.
Yeah, that's why the Mom feels so good, right?
Yeah.
That kind of late game transition is nice. FNG going for the TP, no stuns coming through. So Venge does take up 1, and 3 actually being grabbed up by Gambit. So the Alchemist team pretty happy with all the bounty going their way.
Alchemist still needs to be left alone for another 2-3 minutes to finish off the Radiance. But look at the vision. OG knows where they are, plus a Hawk on top of that.
They see pretty much everything. Sumail contesting Dream up top. Gambit very quickly bringing the numbers here though as the Dragon Knight 12-1 charges. They get jumped by 4. Gambit snipe out Sumail. Nothing really being done by the rest of OG. They did TP in to react, but it's been scouted out. I know that Nyx and Pugna both there, while Madara left alone in that bottom lane. Where does Gambit go? They're just trying to secure up all their jungle camps. Try and bunker down for the minute or two you're mentioning on the Alk to get that full Radiance done.
Well, it's gonna be 4 protect 1 strategy from Gambit, 4 Spirit protect 1. No tail.
Good carapace into stun. He's got the roar as well, but FNG swaps back BPK to get off the Chemical Rage. He's not going to give his life here. FNG still pretty safe. Gets the second swap out and does drop, but it's a trade back for No Tail as the DK back in onto Al. Gets the pick up. GPK down and Radiance delayed even further as 3-3 being life drained back up. Saxa gives him the heal from the suck and Melee stunned. Down goes the Void Spirit 3 for 1 as OG very quickly snap into action. Yes, they roll in onto the DK, pushing back towards the tier 3, but Dream can't offer anything more here. And they've got the life drain back up from Saxa. No roll will escape you from OG's aggression.
That Earth Spirit almost killed Void Spirit. If Sumail had Breath Fire ready, he would be dead. And this is the why position 4 Pugna is such a strong hero. Like, you're contributing so much to a team fight. You have 2 waves of save, you have tower damage, and life drain is on 7-second cooldown.
Yeah, Saxa just keeps on going. Look, he's gone again. FNG, half HP, pops the magic stick. 1 touch is all it'll take here for Sumail the final kill, but that dragon form wearing off. Very unfortunate for OG. As Madara just continues fighting bottom lane. Mom into Aghanim Scepter, looking like he's progressing very nicely. And where is the Alchemist right now? 3,900. He is just 1,000 away. Dream going into that Spirit Vessel. Much more of a utility Ember Spirit, of course, with an Alchemist on your team. He needs to give up a little bit of his farm priority, especially early on. As Melis Void Spirit, double Astral Step to get away. 3-3 holding onto that roar, and GPK yet again isolated out on his own in front of that tier 1. 3-3 focusing the objective, takes it out as the Ember Spirit chains up 3-3, who doesn't give a damn. Roar up, and he throws onto the Ember. Swap back as they chain stun him with the Nyx Assassin. No Tail got a good initiation there, but Dream remnants away. First hero to die is FNG, and the life drain keeping No Tail alive. This sustain from Pugna is beautiful, but OG getting turned on until Madara makes his arrival known, and Gambit just were not expecting that. Another Dragon Tail in, and Madara's Gyro clears through the Alk like a hot knife through butter. 4 for 2, you're trading your 2 supports here, OG, for big core kills.
It looked pretty even until Madara showed up. They'd be level 11, like he's just 1,000 gold away from Aghanim Scepter. And every single time you kill Alchemist, he suffers much, much more than other heroes. And right now, they're choking them. Like, this is where Gambit can farm.
Like 5 of your 7 kills on Gambit are 3 Nyx Assassin kills, 2 Pugna kills, and then 1 on DK, 1 on Beastmaster. Gyro is unkilled so far, and I think that's, you know, a big part of the story here for OG. They're giving away these little kills that don't necessarily matter, but they're putting themselves in positions where they are pressuring Alchemist, or they're finding core kills in every one of these trades. Over 100 CS now on the Gyrocopter, 8,350 net worth. Aghanim Scepter all but done.
Malice was drawing on the minimap. Guys, we need to take control of our jungle. And now you see Saksa. They are playing the bottom lane. We need to invade.
3-3 with Sumail. And Notail leading the charge. Thinking about finding someone. Grabbing bounty runes. Went TP down bottom though, and Meles gets the remnant and 1 more astral step. Nice rolling boulder in. Meles might be able to get himself out of danger here. Madara still trying to give chase as the disengage from this Void Spirit looks good, but the mango's being popped by OG. They want to take him down. Yet another life drain, and Notail tags the astral Ether remnant to make sure that life drain continues.
You don't
Rotation
go for
into mid.
Memes. The first one who dies is Meles.
Meles, 3-3. Pushing away from everything. He's got pipe, he's got helm, he's tank, is all hell. He's gonna get a wand off as well with 13-1 charges up. He turns and he roars. Gambit can't catch a break. He plops down a tree. CG tree, but he does finally drop. But in comes the rest of OG. FNG, lots of G's going on here, Lacoste. Chasing from Sumail. A kick away onto GPK will allow the TP out. Dragon Tail in 2 seconds time. The homing missile not quite there. Trying to line up a couple of big kills, but in the end we get ourselves a 1-for-1. This time Gambit looking a little better, but they're always running away. They're always on the back foot.
To. Alchemist had no Radiance. Now he will join a fight, but he also wants to have a BKB for the next fight possible. Their farm area is very limited. At least he has some nice items. Essence Ring, but he definitely needs that BKB. Any other tier 2 cool items that they picked up? Ember Spirit with the clumsy net. So a lot of Searing Chains straight into Roche Pit. Full Aghanim Scepter on Gyrocopter.
Should be reasonably easy. Now the Dragon Form expires. Down for about 50 seconds. As Saksa and Notail straight into that mid lane. GPK, look, he's turning off his Radiance, but the Acid Spray is going to allow the Carapace to come in a 2-man stun. Saksa not following through, getting changed up, but here comes the rest of OG. Alchemist knows he's going to sprint away. And that Acid Spray is causing him problems. Still getting caught up in his... Yeah, no, seriously. He's turning off Radiance. It doesn't bloody matter. You know, you're microing that item to stop Carapace. Notail just stands inside the acid.
You just call him Hotel.
Hotel, yeah.
You're not deeping out of this one.
Awesome. Fortunate. GPK. He's toggling Radiance on and off.
They're giving kill to Saksa.
He knew he was dead.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Well, it's a hard game now for Gambit. That is your one big ticket out of here. That Alchemist dead for 30 seconds. Meles trying to get the tier 1 down bottom. 100 HP. No tail. Going for the deny. Slowly but surely.
Gonna taking
it down. Sneaky bastard Meles. Can he TP out of here? Astral step the TP. No tail's got no stuns left. Yeah, he doesn't even need to astral step. Just go straight TP.
Dire's courier has been killed.
Gyro under the tier 2 mid. Takes it easily.
Has fallen.
3.5 minutes on that Aegis. As they are.
Whatever they can to stop this push. Look at the illusion from Dream.
Yeah.
You can't kill the wave, but at least you can try to buy some time. They have not crossed the river in like 10 minutes.
And Vampire. Yes, you get a catch on Saksa. Pugna down, but the rest of OG, they are hungry. Vampire, roll away again. Dream, can you dodge out? No. Homing missile will connect as Vampire trying to buy some time for his Ember Spirit. Rolling
Nice
back
enough.
out of that. Very good escape. Full on disengage, and they get a kill for nothing, really. That lets Alchemist farm an entire wave bottom.
Alchemist is scared on the bottom lane.
Yeah.
Just clears one creep wave, then he's like, guys, where do I farm? Like, one way to get the farm is to go to enemy jungle and just farm here or farm here.
Radiant's
Smoke him
middle
up
tower
and
is
let
under
him
attack.
pass somehow.
Dire's top
It's
tower
a risky
is under
play,
attack.
but sometimes you need to do that. All right, mid wave is hitting a tier 3 tower. Roar.
That's a little bit of a problem. Who they got? FNG down bottom lane. There's also a fight kicking off mid. Madara and No-Tail in a 2 versus 4. They've got Aegis up on this gyro, so they focus No-Tail down. The next will fall, but in comes Saxa looking to turn around with a life drain onto the gyro. And bottom lane being shoved by Sumail. Dragon form just popped, and 3-3's ready. They'll break the ramp, wander up the stairs, and looking for that high ground objective. Where's Al? Oh, it's top lane farming.
He needs a BKB for the next fight. He's so close, has 30-degree stacks, so he's gonna get this after the camp. Now TP back straight away. You need to take this fight with the Team Dragon scale.
Oh, that's Melis.
Madara just godlike.
Yeah.
Rax is gone.
Annihilating Gambit at this point. Swinging towards mid lane. Void Spirit with no buyback. Just finished off the Yule Scepter, so 4 versus 5 for another 20 seconds. Tier 3 down, and OG really looking to close this game out. Only 20 minutes in, they swap in the Dragon Knight, but decrept up, buy him a little bit of time, and it looks like Gambit trying to have a little bit of fun here. They'll buy back the Venge, but Alchemist gets obliterated by his own tier 4, next to his own tier 4s, not by them. The catch on Earth Spirit will mean Sumail's on a killing spree. I just don't see a way back into this. GPK calls it. They should have given him Storm Spirit, not Alchemist.
I have to agree, Gary. They got what they deserve for now, fully committing to the memes. But on the serious side, OG, man, they, even without their real players, they look scary. What No-Tail brings, he understands how to play against Alchemist. They took the tier 1 tower on the bottom lane pretty early on. Rotation from Saxa, and that Decrypify level 1 on Pugna secured them 2 kills, and top lane was just